So Richard, the under-20s have had a great season so far this year. What has been your highlight, would you say?
Obviously, over the last couple of weeks, I think the performances have been exceptional and outstanding in the players to get into a grand final, something that we've built on all season. Personal highlight is obviously into the final of the Nines Festival, winning the Carnegie Nines, so they've already tasted some silverware success this season.
Which of the players have stood out? Obviously they've all played well as a team, but are there any individuals that have stood out to you?
I think our captain James Mendica has really led the side well and has really come on and matured this season, and he's had a real positive impact on not only himself, the rest of his teammates. Off the back of that, obviously we've had unfortunately with injuries with Gaz O'Brien and Rhys Evans getting injured. They were in great form early on in the year, and latterly over the last couple of weeks I thought James Saltonstall is a young lad who's come through, and I think he's 17 and he's been one of our standouts all year.
And as head coach, is it good to see the progression of these players, know that they are like the future stars of the club?
Yeah, I think obviously that's, if I'm not doing my job, if we're not producing the stars of tomorrow, and I think we've got a few lined up hopefully. Really impressed with the way they've gone about the training and the games and the preparation, and I do think we've stepped up a level this year. I'm looking forward to obviously working again with the squad next year and developing them even further.
And looking ahead now to Saturday's game against Wigan, it's the battle of the top two, so how's preparations going for the game?
Yeah, in terms of the league, it's probably the two best teams are battling out the grand final. That's probably how it should be. We've obviously had a couple of good results against Wigan over the course of the season. That said, on a final, it's anything can happen on a final day, and I'm sure Wigan will be well prepared and will be looking forward to it themselves. I think they've tasted success over the last few years at this level. This is our first, well certainly my first grand final I've been involved in at the club, so I'm really looking forward to it, as are the players.
You had some great support down here at the weekend for the semi-final, so you're looking for something similar at Leigh on Saturday?
Yeah, the players remarked on the support after the game. It was remarkable, for under 20s team. I thought, the North Stand was nearly full, and it was great. It was a great atmosphere for the players to play. I hope the supporters can find the way over to Leigh Sports Village on Saturday at 1 o'clock and really cheer on the boys, because I think they deserve some support. I think they deserve obviously to end the season on a high, and I know it has such an impact on the players, not just the friends and family, but all the support involved in Warrington would be great.